Long ago, along the Loire River in France, there lived a very wealthy king. In his palace dwelled a remarkable donkey that produced gold coins every morning. The kingdom flourished, and all the people lived in contentment. Then, on one sorrowful autumn day, the beloved queen passed away. The king and his young daughter grieved deeply, and a great stillness fell over the palace. Before she was gone, the queen asked the king to promise he would only remarry someone more beautiful than herself. As the years went by, the king tried to keep his promise, but no one in all the land was more beautiful than his late queen. At last, he declared he wished to marry his own daughter, the princess. The princess was deeply troubled and did not know what to do. The princess had a fairy godmother who cared for her dearly. When the princess ran into the forest to seek her counsel, the fairy smiled gently and told her to ask the king for things he could never provide. Ask for a gown like the light of the sun, a gown like the glow of the moon, and a gown the color of the open sky, the fairy advised. Yet the king granted every wish. When the princess asked for the sun-bright gown, a dazzling golden dress arrived the very next morning. The moon gown and the sky gown followed, each made to perfection. The fairy godmother knew she must think of another plan. As a final plan, the fairy godmother told the princess to wrap herself in the hide of the magical donkey and slip away. The princess tucked her 3 precious gowns into a small wooden chest and crept out of the palace before the first light of dawn. Covered in the donkey hide, no one could guess she was a princess at all. The princess found her way to a farm and took work there as a humble servant. The others called her Donkeyskin and laughed, yet she carried on quietly and did her work each day. Alone in her small room, she would spread out her 3 beautiful gowns, remember her home, and let a few quiet tears fall. One spring day, a young prince from a neighboring kingdom stopped at the farm during a ride through the countryside. By chance, he glimpsed through a gap in the cottage door and saw the true person beneath the disguise. The princess, radiant in her golden gown, captured his heart in an instant. Back at his palace, the prince fell into a deep sadness, thinking only of the girl in the donkey hide. He sent word asking her to bake him a cake with her own hands. The princess sensed this was her moment, and she gently tucked her small golden ring into the batter before it was baked. When the prince ate the cake, he discovered the tiny golden ring inside. He declared that he would marry whoever the ring fit perfectly. Young women from all across the kingdom came one by one to try it, but the ring would not fit any of them. At last it was Donkeyskin's turn. When the princess tried the ring, it slipped onto her finger as though it had always belonged there. The donkey hide fell away, and she stood before everyone in her shimmering golden gown, more lovely than the morning light. The whole palace filled with gasps of wonder. The prince told the princess of his love, and the two celebrated a grand wedding. Her father the king traveled from afar, full of remorse for what had passed, and the two embraced and made peace with open hearts. The fairy godmother looked on with a gentle smile, and the princess went on to live a long and happy life.